Hi everyone, it's Cecetheemystic and I'm back with another video. As you see by the title, this is going to be the daily reading for December 5th, 2022. As always, we're going to pull the general energies first. Then we're going to clarify with the tarot and pull the oracle messages for like advice. Before I get into the reading though, I would like to thank and welcome all my new viewers, new subscribers and everything like that. Thanks for being here and watching one of my videos and everything like that. Check out the description box below to check out all my information, all my social media links and ways to donate to the channel. At this time, I don't offer personal readings, but I'll let you know when that becomes available. And also to all of my return subscribers and viewers and everything like that, thank you for the continuous support. I really appreciate it. So anyway, like I said, we're going to go ahead and pull the general energies and everything like that. And also let me know, because I'm trying to try new things and I'm kind of liking recording like these videos with my face like in it and everything like that. So let me know how y'all feel. Let me know if y'all want any other readings specifically that you want me to do and everything. Let me know in the comment section if there's any other readings. I know I'm going to be doing because if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow reading I'm going to drop the daily, and I'm also going to do a reading on the full moon in Gemini that's coming up. So yeah, just let me know and everything like that. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into it and stuff like that. So let's get your energies for December 5th. Okay, this card, yep, keep showing up, so we're gonna take it. Okay, what's going on for the collective December 5th, 2022. And if y'all hear anything in the background, y'all know. The ones that been here, y'all know I'm playing my sound bowls. For the new ones, those are sound bowls and everything like that. So let me know if it's too loud in the comments and everything like that. But I'll try and keep it down low and stuff. But anyway. Okay, I like to see it. Let's pull from the Kipper. Okay. And tarot for general. Okay, so the cards that came out was Money Magnet. So that's always a great energy to be in. I feel like just especially with it being Monday and stuff like that, Monday, December the 5th, definitely a great energy to be in on the start of the week and stuff. We always love to be money magnets. We always love to be in that energy of receptivity and attraction and everything like that. But we're gonna get more on that as we go into the reading. It is safe to love showed up in the area of the love life. It says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And I feel like this is something that if you've been following the other readings, I will say it kind of is a progression. Like I say, my readings seem to feel, but I feel like this is kind of a thing where if you got out of a situation and stuff like that, and you might feel like love is kind of like something you're not really vibing with right now, that's okay and stuff like that, but it is safe to love, and stuff. Like, you just have to pour your love into the right energies and stuff, and everything. But I also feel like it is safe to love is giving, or it is safe for you to love, is giving me this vibe of vulnerability and the importance of vulnerability when it comes to starting new relationships or moving into new relationships. If you're someone who is closed off, how are you going to expect somebody to, or to get to know somebody, or to have that person get to know you and stuff? So I feel like when you're in the energy of moving into relationships, or you're wanting to step back into the dating game, it's very important for you to get to a place where you're able to be vulnerable. And I know that's a scary thing, because you don't want to open up and then have a trash situation. But if you don't open it up at all, you have no way of even getting a good situation come in. So that's what I feel like that card is saying, but we're going to get more. With this distance horizons coming up and everything like that, I really feel like somebody is about to put their roots down somewhere. That's the vibe I'm getting. I know this card is in the Kipper deck, it says it's like a timing card or something like that, but I feel like somebody is about to put their anchor down somewhere. Maybe you're traveling somewhere, and maybe you're going on a trip. Maybe I feel like with this ship, with it being a ship, I feel like this is something like more of a big time move and everything. And with the number 9, like 36 reduces to 9, I feel like the end is near and stuff. Either you're coming up to the point where you're about to take this big time move and put your anchors down and your roots down somewhere else, or this is a situation where you're coming to the point where you're about to land where in your new area of life and stuff like that. But that's what I'm receiving. But this is definitely a big time move. Like, this is like moving from one state all the way across the country type vibe, or something like a big time place. And if not that, I feel like something is coming in that you've been wanting to manifest and stuff like that, and it's gonna come in abundance, bells and whistles. Like, if you, maybe you're attracting money and stuff, maybe it's a big amount of money that's about to come in. But your ships, this is giving me almost like a 3 of Wands type of vibe. Like in the tarot, your ships are coming in and stuff, because in the 3 of Wands in the upright and the regular right away, it shows, I might put the picture of it up here somewhere or whatever like that. But in the right away tarot, it shows like ships out to sea. I feel like it's coming in, like something that you've been wanting is coming in. So we'll get more on that. The general energy from this tarot card that's coming up is the Hermit in reverse. This is Virgo energy and everything like that. But I feel like maybe this is something that, this energy is giving me a vibe that's almost like you have to come out of your shell. Is relating more to the it is safe to love vibe. I feel like somebody is in this energy of in their shell. They're very introverted. There's somebody who you may know what you want, but you're not going for it, or you're going within. I feel like maybe you were in a place where you were in a really depressed, dark state and stuff like that, and it kind of overtook you, and maybe you don't feel confident enough to step out into whatever it is that you're wanting, or maybe the love dating game and stuff like that again and everything. But I really feel like this is and this actually is the number 9 and stuff like that as well. So with me seeing 2 9s out on the table and stuff like that, I feel like it's coming to an end. This situation is coming to an end if you're feeling like this depression state, or you need to kind of, I don't want to say wrap it up, but it's like you don't want to miss out on your ship that's trying to come in, because you're too stuck in this energy of not looking up. Because as you see, like in this card, the head is down. So I feel like this is a vibe of looking up. It's almost giving me Aquarius energy. That's what's popping up into my head, because in the Rider-Waite Tarot as well, you'll see the person, the water bearer, or the woman in the deck, her head is down. And everything, focusing on what she's doing. But I feel like you need to bring your head up, because you know what you want, and what you're wanting is showing up. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pull the cards on it. I'm seeing the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I seen the 6 of Swords. So definitely a move. I feel like probably leaving a situation and stuff that brought you heartbreak is something that you're dealing with at this time. Okay, so let's get more on this money magnet for December 5th, 2022. The money magnet card. What is going on? What's the vibes with it? Why is that showing up? Okay, so the cards that's showing up is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing think big. The Fool. This card is just making me want to smile. Like, anyway. And the King of Wands in the reverse. So with the money magnet card, I feel like I'm getting this energy of somebody is deciding to leave and go to a new direction in their work. And I feel like somebody even has this thing where maybe you've seen that, or you've realized that you're worth more than what you're currently receiving. I'm kind of getting this vibe almost as if maybe like, okay, kind of follow me down the wormhole. So anyway, I'm feeling like it's a vibe of you were at a job or doing something, maybe like a business or something like that, and you were working somewhere and your wages that you were receiving was small, but there's somebody out there that's wanting to offer you more. And you're in a place where it's like, you're like, dang, hold on. Like, somebody would pay that for what I'm doing? Like, that's what I'm getting. And it's kind of giving you this new sense of like, oh, well, I might as well just do it myself, because I've seen for myself that I can attract more than I've been given in the past and stuff like that. And I'm leaving this person who I feel like the King of Swords is somebody that doesn't believe in you, or somebody that's trying to throw you off, because they see that they know that you're worth more. This person knows, like, being that the Page of Pentacles and the King of Wands is in reverse, they know that you're not receiving what you deserve for what you're doing. They know that you are somebody who could take over their position and stuff like that. Like, and it's crazy because sometimes when I see things like this, I feel like they're the ones that's wishing they had the idea. They're the ones that's in the energy of they're only dreaming that they could get to what they want. But even though, and that's the thing, too many times there'll be people that's in power, like supervisors, bosses and stuff like that, that really aren't qualified, but they just ended up being there and stuff for whatever reason. And they wish that they could be the ones to take the leap of faith that you're choosing to go on. I feel like you're somebody that probably already walked away from this situation. You've already left this situation because you decided that you were going to risk. You rather go out and see what's out there and try something new than stay where you were and receive less, which is a great energy to be in. It's definitely showing somebody that's a risk taker, that's bold, that's confident, that's courageous and everything like that. So that's definitely a great energy to be in, because too many times people will stay in this energy of the false security and stuff. Like, they think they're secure because they have the job and everything like that, but it's like you're barely even making enough. So are you really secure and stuff? And it might just take you walking away from where you were and taking a risk or the leap of faith out on something new, and that's what's gonna bring you your attraction and stuff. But I feel like you're somebody that's you've already seen that what you're doing is worth more, but now you've decided to take that leap and everything like that. But it definitely will be successful by you moving away from wherever you were before, if you haven't already. So take it if it resonates and everything like that. Okay, so let's get more on this. It is safe for you to love. Yeah, so I feel like these cards are showing up. The Six of Cups, the Empress in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like what this is saying to me is you're leaving something from the past, or you've realized that some person that you were giving your love to and giving your emotions to isn't actually worth it. They weren't working with you. They weren't trying to be in this energy of trying to maybe fix something and stuff like that. Maybe y'all were working on something together. This could also be something like in business and stuff that y'all were working on, and y'all were financially connected in some sort of sense. And I feel like, yeah, that's really hitting, because this Empress in reverse to me shows somebody who's very dependent and stuff. Like, they're very dependent on you. They're very like they're not stable within themselves and everything on the highest degree and stuff. This is somebody who maybe at one time was very abundant. This is giving Venus energy. This is giving Taurus, definitely Taurus, earth vibes and stuff like that. But I feel like this person is somebody who's very dependent, or at one point they were abundant and now it's gone. I do feel like, though, this is something that you're learning from. This might have been something that really put you in a sense where you might have even took a financial loss behind it and everything like that. But I feel like you're gonna get to this point where you might go back to the basics. That's what I'm getting from this card and everything like that. And you're at the point where I feel like in you going back to the basics, or going back to maybe how you were emotionally, is because you've decided that you're not gonna allow this person to take you out of this place of like what you're wanting, like what your idea of what you want. Your mind is still on that. You still feel like you're gonna find somebody you're gonna be able to give your love to and everything like that, and they're gonna cherish it, and they're gonna okay, I'm sorry, the camera had acted up, but they're gonna cherish it and everything like that. So I feel like that's something that you're staying in this like state of almost like a dream like state. I'm getting like Pisces energy. But yeah, you still have this vision that you want, and you're still going back to that and stuff like. And I feel like you're in a place where you're realizing like it's safe for you to love, even if you've gone through like hard situations. I feel like you're not allowing a past situation to harden your heart and everything like that, which is definitely something that's best to be in, because if you allow that to happen, like people don't realize like by doing that, it kind of like puts you in an energy where it closes you off from other aspects of receiving and stuff. So it's like, stay in this energy of love regardless and stuff. Of course, not to say like let people use you and run all over you, like set your boundaries and stuff like that, but don't allow situations to like harden you to a point where you don't let anybody else in, because you still have that ultimate goal of finding your person and stuff like that. So the next cards we're gonna go ahead and pull for is Distant Horizons. What's the vibes for Distant Horizons for December 5th, 2022? Distant Horizons, why is that out on the table? That passionate new beginning, moving forward vibe, that's what I'm getting. So we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Five of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're moving quickly, quickly away from a situation that had you in a place where you felt really negative, down in the dumps and everything like that. Like you might have had a lot of situations that seemed to just constantly come at you. They were constantly coming at you at one point, and it was just making it very hard. You were very stressed out. You were grieving and stuff. Like you just had a lot of stuff that was hitting you at one time. And I feel like that you in turn though decided that you were going to move away from it and stuff, and you decided to move quick. Or I feel like somebody is gonna come in and they're gonna tell you something They're going to tell you something. They're going to come in with some news and some communication that's going to have you in a place where you're going to turn around and start looking at what you still have left and stuff, because you still have 2 cups back there and stuff. And I feel like somebody's coming in quick and everything. In the distant horizon, somebody's coming in quick. I feel like if you're not moving and everything, somebody's coming in quick with some communication, and they're going to tell you something, because I feel like maybe if you are in a place where maybe you're grieving this situation, or you're still in a situation where you're getting over an ex or a past person, somebody's coming in quick to tell you something. And I feel like they're coming in passionately. But at the same time, I kind of feel like this is a vibe where it might be some communication. Also, I'm getting a vibe where maybe it's some communication that you're going to find out that might not be the best. So if somebody comes in like with something, or they just seem like they kind of like, I don't know, it's just a vibe where you're not really feeling it, or you're kind of like looking at the situation like, watch out. Like, and don't take everything that somebody says, I'm hearing, like, for face value and everything, because you need to know the intention. Because with this horse looking real stressed out and irritated, this person, I'm getting a vibe like somebody is coming in real, that's what it is. Somebody is coming in real fast to tell you something, because I feel like they're trying to keep you from leaving. They're trying to keep you from leaving, and they're wanting, I feel like, or somebody feels like you're about to get some money, or you're about to get like a big break or something like that. And they're trying to stop that. Somebody is trying to stop that and stuff. And they're coming in quick, and they're coming in with all these different reasons to why you don't need to go off somewhere, why it's best for you to stay where you're at. I feel like this is going to get you in an energy where you're going to it might mess you up mentally and stuff, like the things that you had planned. So keep whatever you got planned, like, keep it quiet. Don't be so quick to tell everybody and show everybody, because I know this is the age of social media and stuff like that. Don't be doing that, because haters be real quick to come in when they see you about to go someplace that they could never, because they don't do nothing but just gossip and everything like that. So keep whatever you got to say quiet if you are moving, or just anything that you're doing in general. Don't be real quick to speak on it, because you don't want the haters coming in trying to throw you off your game, throw you off your path and everything like that and stuff. But definitely, if you're moving, somebody may be trying to come stop you. Or if you're in a place where you're grieving and you're feeling like you don't really want to be where you're at, maybe somebody's gonna come and tell you like you need to move. And so that's something you need to do, or you need to go somewhere else, or you need to find somewhere else, because they're going to tell you something. But I'm really getting more of a stronger vibe where the haters are going to try and come for you, because they see you making big moves. And so, because this is a big ship. So, yeah. So, anyway, let's get more on the Hermit in reverse. What's the vibes for the Hermit in reverse? Why is it showing up on the table for December 5th, 2022? I heard one more card. So for the first time, we're going to pull 4. And it's crazy how everything is showing up in the reverse. So we got the Justice card in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. So what I'm getting from this, I feel like somebody isn't listening to something. Like I said in the beginning, I feel like this vibe of like you're not keeping your head down too much. And I feel like that's what may be stopping you from moving forward or doing what you need to do. I feel like I'm getting this vibe of like you're about to miss out on a lot if you don't come out of this energy of being kind of like, I don't want to say woe is me, but you're kind of in this energy. I feel like it's kind of like you're in your head too much and stuff. Like you're in your head too much, or you're too much in this energy of being like sad and depressed and everything like that. Like, I feel like it's a thing where you've let too much of the darkness attached to you, like dark energy, negative energy, heavy energy. You've allowed too much of that to attach to you, and it's making it hard for you to see all the blessings and stuff like that that's coming in. Because I feel like with these I feel like with the high priestess showing up, this is basically saying that all these are things that you're about to miss out on because you're not paying attention to your intuition. You're not focused on what like spirit is telling you and stuff like that. Whatever you're being told, whatever your intuition is trying to show you, you're ignoring it and stuff. And as you can see in the background, she has all these different things that's like, I feel like, I don't know what type of fruit or whatever it is, but I feel like it's almost like a gateway. Like, you have to step through the gateway. Like, you went through the bad, you went through a lot of different situations and stuff like that, but I feel like this is kind of like a gateway to a better life. That's what I'm getting and different things. But I feel like you're about to miss out on your justice and stuff because you're just dwelling too much on the negative. Like, your finances is definitely going to be heavily affected in different things. Your stability, feeling like you're in control and everything like that, that might be something that you're dealing with and stuff. Maybe it was because of a past situation or everything like that, but I really feel like there's something where the balance is off because you're too much in negative energy and stuff like that, instead of trying to see things from a better light. Because it's like, and I feel like this is getting a vibe of somebody, and take it if it resonates, and this is super specific, but it's almost giving me a vibe like somebody knows the positive. Somebody knows like what they could be doing to make themselves not necessarily feel or be stuck in this energy, but it's almost giving me a vibe of somebody wanting to be like in this woe is me and stuff like that. Somebody wanting to be a victim, somebody wanting to like have this attention of being kind of like, oh, things isn't going well. And it's just really giving me a vibe like almost like a martyr energy. That's what I'm hearing, like somebody being a martyr, and they're feeling like that's gonna give them like some brownie points and everything. But it's just like, in some cases it's just like, but you know what to do though. Like, you know what to do. You know what you've been somebody, like you've seen what you needed to see, and you're just choosing to stay in this energy of like, oh, well, everything's just going bad. Like, oh, this person isn't like necessarily like, maybe a person from the past is stressing you out, or maybe the haters are getting to you and you're just constantly in that, instead of just being like, but you have all this other stuff, like, or you have X, Y, and Z going on and different things like that, but you're choosing just to stay with your head down. You choosing just to stay in this negative energy and stuff. But I feel like that's gonna you're gonna get a lot more, like, if you think things are bad, you're going to be wishing that you weren't in that energy if you just paid attention to your intuition and just kept moving. Or if somebody's been giving you advice or something like that, like if somebody is telling you something, like, and you're choosing not to hear it, or you're choosing not to take that advice because you don't want to, or you're feeling like you rather just, I don't know, it's just a weird vibe and stuff like that. But it's like, by doing so, it's like, don't mess yourself up and end up, I dropped the 9 of Pentacles, so that's just, it is what it is. But don't stay in this energy and think like that's gonna like make you seem better. Like, I don't know, it's just a vibe of somebody's addicted to kind of like being the person in a bad situation and stuff, but it's gonna backfire. Like, it's really gonna backfire and everything. So switch out of that. That's weird. Like, that's kind of weird and stuff like that. I don't know if that, and that kind of might stem with some like like, I feel like in childhood maybe you weren't necessarily like, you didn't get the attention that you wanted or something, and that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, I'm not sure with that one, but it might resonate with one person, it might resonate with nobody. But if you do resonate with that, or you know somebody, like, just know it's gonna backfire. Listen to your intuition. At this point, I don't so surprised each time. And so, but it literally like shocks me every time. Something clear as day. The message is so clear. Listen to your intuition. Like, listen to it. And so if people are telling you things, or you've gotten advice and you're just not taking it, and then you're choosing to play the victim afterwards, like, stop doing that. Stop. Like, please stop and everything, because it's gonna backfire. You're gonna end up manifesting all those different negative situations that you claim you don't want and stuff. And sometimes people can almost be addicted to being into negativity and stuff because they're just used to that. Or it deals with self-worth as well and stuff. But it's like, you got a lot of good things going on in the table. Like, honestly, this reading didn't necessarily get like weird until this. So I feel like it's like you got all this good stuff coming up, but you're about to throw it off just because you kind of want to stay in this energy. And I'm not saying that it's easy, because depression is real. Like, I've dealt with depression before. I have fluctuations with it even to this day. So I'm not necessarily saying that it's easy, but each time I go into those moments where I feel like I'm in a negative space, I allow myself to have like a day or two where I'm just kind of like, okay, everything's fucked up, whatever. And then I choose to get up out of that energy, because I know I got things that I could be doing or pouring more of my energy into and stuff like that. I know I have different outlets that make me feel good. So I choose to push myself into that and stuff, because I don't want to stay in that negative energy. You need to take some time to acknowledge it. I'm not saying ignore it, but choose to take you out. If you don't choose to take yourself out of that, if you can, or go to try and pull yourself out by finding help or whatever like that, then it's like you can miss out on a lot because you're staying in this negative energy. So just try and pick yourself up, even if it's just one thing a day. Maybe the one thing is like just taking some time to just take a day off from work, maybe if you can, watching some TV, eating some good food and some snacks, and just relaxing, or maybe going outside or painting or something. Just choose to pick yourself up and put yourself into a positive outlet and pour all your energy out into that. And that will help not only with that, but it'll be a release and everything to try and release some of that negative energy. But you have to put your mind in the state of mind, in the mind frame where you're choosing to move in a situation where you're choosing to just feel better and stuff. You're forcing yourself, even if you're just telling yourself like, everything is working out or something, like pick an affirmation or something like that and just keep on saying that. And I don't know, fake it till you make it. That's what I have to do sometimes when I'm in those negative spaces. Fake it till I make it and stuff, and surround myself with positive people. Don't go around the person that stress you out the most during them times and stuff, like, because that's just making the situation worse and everything like that. So regardless, we're gonna go into the next card. It's saying where Amara, I don't know how to pronounce that 100%, but Amara, and it's saying, where are you being called to journey to? So in this, I'm definitely getting the distance horizons. If you have been in this energy where you've been wanting to move, figure out where you want to go. Like, figure out where you want to go. And even if it's someplace you've never been before ever, and you're kind of just like, oh, I don't know, still make a plan and just like try and, even if it's just like, sometimes like I like to take vacations, or I'll go places, like I'll go and take a trip, a mini vacay to a place I've never been, just so I can experience it and see if I like it and stuff. Not necessarily saying that everybody can do it, because even right now I can't do it myself, but if you have the means to, just go and check it out and see. Like, don't just knock it off because maybe nobody in your family has ever moved out of any city that y'all are from ever. So you feel like you can't do it. Go where you're being led. Go where you're being called. If there's a certain place that you keep on thinking about, you keep on saying you want to go to, go. Like, and as long as you're taking calculated risk, it's a higher chance of you being successful in it than it is like with the full card showing up. Like, take the leap of faith and stuff. Like, it's way better to take the leap of faith than to stay stagnant in this false sense of security based off what you have now, and it's not even giving you that much and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, you can always choose to do something else. You just learned a lesson. It's a lesson, not necessarily. And the more you can get into that energy of learning lessons, seeing quote unquote failures as lessons, the less you'll really have like those moments, because it's like you'll never feel like nothing negative is happening to you necessarily. And not to say nothing negative will ever happen, but the more you can see things as lessons or learn from it, the less the negative stigma of a failure will really have power over you and stuff, if that makes sense and everything. But that's just what I'm seeing and stuff for this day and everything. If it resonated with you, go ahead and let me know in the comments and everything like that. But y'all, I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.